How much money I made in YouTube? Zero. Nada. Nothing. YouTube, let's talk about transparency. Now, I've been doing somewhat an on and off video in YouTube since 2009, and this year is the only year that I really started to focus on YouTube completely. And this year, my goal is to reach a point of monetization, and I'm hoping to share with you the process that I'm going through. And even though I haven't gotten to that level of monetization, this is a form of me documenting how the progress is going thus far. I've really made this to a point that I want this platform to be my focus on a business level rather than a personal vlog of some sort. I really want to be able to achieve a point where this makes passive income for me down the road, which I hope it does. I hope that by investing in making videos, investing in editing, obviously I have gear, I have equipment, which is an advantage on my end, to really focus on making YouTube videos and to be able to achieve financial freedom to the future. For my previous video, I was glamorizing the idea of money. Money is important. Money is important to pay for things that we need, to pay for bills, to pay for our lodging. But that is not essentially the most important thing. Most important thing is to be able to achieve a level of success through the hardship, which is what I'm going through right now. And it's not all glitz and glamour, especially in my field. I've come across projects that I've done before that I've dealt with celebrities, high-end projects, but in the past year has been a really challenging one. My goal now is to focus more on security for myself and for my family rather than living paycheck to paycheck or gig to gig. So what I'm hoping on and I'm banking on is to have some kind of passive income. Prior to COVID, I was actually doing two different careers. One, I was in the medical field. I would do night shifts as a licensed nurse, and during the day, I would hustle and do photo and video gigs. Not a lot of people in my industry in the film side knew that I have a medical background, but that's how I sustain a quality of life and provide for my family. But when COVID hit, it took a turn for myself and for my family. COVID really made me sick, and to the point where I was out for a whole month. And I decided from that point on that I would leave the medical field completely and focus on 100% doing media, film, and now YouTube. A year into it, it hasn't been all glamorous or anything like that. It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle financially, it's been a struggle creatively, and it's been a struggle to balance family life. So that has been a mental challenge on my end, readjusting from a workforce into a more of a family type of environment where I had to stay home, cook, clean, and do all the house duties. Now, with that being said, even though I was struggling for that past year, I have put in my head a new mindset, a new goal, a new journey to able to pursue a life of more quality of life. And by doing that, I'm going to do a lot of that work ahead of time now, and I'm hoping that it will lead me into more of a financial freedom down the road. I'm going to take you the back end of my YouTube channel. and I'm gonna show you when I first started and how I just kind of fell off and jumped back on for a couple of videos here and there and really took it seriously in 2021. Let's dive into my channel. So the very first video that I did was back in 2009. I did another video after that in another year. Had I known that YouTube was gonna blow up this crazy, I should have kept up with it. And I'm sure a lot of people had regretted that, you know, not being able to start YouTube at that early time, that they could have made something of themselves if they kept up with it. I wish I'd have known that information and kept up with it. But now the drive, the passion is a lot different. The motivation, especially when you have a family and you got to make sure to focus on that. Almost every year I would just post 1 or 2 videos. And let's go back to this year where I really started to make a difference in how I publish things. So around early January is when I started this process, and I really put my thought and mind and heart into the idea that I can make it. I can make this happen, and that's what I'm hoping to do. And analytics, as you can see, if we go track this on the last 365 days, my efforts have only really started back in January, but I took some time in between, and then come around April is when things got serious on my end. So now this week I'm trying to publish at least 5 videos. So the way I'm looking at it is, if people are saying make 2 videos a week times 2 to 3 years, the level of success looks promising. So if I can publish 5 videos a week, I'm hoping that would shorten my time frame and be able to achieve a little bit faster success on that route. That's just me hoping. So who knows if this will even come true or not. I am somewhat in a motivated level, and my direction is definitely going that route. You know, every day is a battle. Every day is getting up and constantly thinking, what am I going to shoot today, and how am I going to shoot it, how am I going to edit it. Looking at the analytics, it does bum you out sometimes, that the effort that you do and nothing. But I try to find encouragement through other YouTube successful entrepreneurs out there, and they tell you just keep pushing. So here I am now sharing the back end and sharing with you my journey into this YouTube entrepreneurship. Hope you stick around for future videos. For the many years I hope to make this content. And if you have any comments, comment down below. Click like or subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.